Transformation, innovation, masturbation. Undoubtedly, you're here for one of those three things, or a golden nugget that will help you unlock the TikTok ad code in this new year. And as part of this new year, I'm happy to announce an outstanding case study that will reveal step by step how we took a client's new store from $0 with no products to helping them find their first winning product, creating ads for them, managing said ads, and scaling them to 1.3K a day in under a week. If you adjust your eyeglasses with me and take a gander at the screen I'm now presenting to you, you'll notice that our client's marketing strategy was visiting the website by themselves, perhaps sharing it with their mother in hopes that they'll pity buy one of their products. But my friend, a strategy that simple is not scalable. And even sometimes your mother won't do you the decency of buying your own product. So what we decided to do is we tested a product on December 26th with this client. And as you can see, the results were nothing to write home about. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, the ads got approved on this date. Now, if we go to the next date, spending $100 a day on a campaign, your pickle might be tickled, as our $100 turned into $539. The cool part about this is that our client makes 60% per sale without the advertising costs. So their take home from this was $280 minus $100, so $180 profit a day, $3,000 a month in the second day of testing this winning product. Now, if we fast forward to the 6th day, and the reason why you're watching this video, you'll see right here that on January 2nd, something miraculous happened. We took these winning ad groups and we scaled them, and I will show you exactly how we did so later on in this video. But if we take a look, our conversion rate needs a little bit of improvement, but we're at $1.3 thousand a day. All right, enough of that voice and tonality. If you have any questions though, before we get into the details of how we did this, I do recommend hitting me up on Instagram. I'm always active there. I'm always responding to questions, messages that you may have. Even say that you came from this video and I will respond to you. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you how I found this product and what tool we ended up finding it on, along with the testing strategy and how we've scaled the store from $89 to 1.3K in less than a week. And oh, one more thing. We're gonna cover how we're gonna scale this brand to 5 to 10 grand a day by the end of next week. So first, let's cover what's the criteria for finding a winning dropshipping product in 2022. So first off, I always say the product has to be unique or a twist on a proven product. With this one that we are scaling currently for our clients, this is a twist on an already proven product that's being scaled by another big brand, but we figured out a way to make it slightly better and slightly more affordable for our target customer. So if you're thinking of an example, there are the really expensive Galaxy projectors that cost $80, $90, $100 that have all these cool customizations. But there's also versions of that hey, can have the same amount of features, the same amount of lighting modes and all these cool little starry night projections that it can do. But if you can sell it for half the cost and make it more affordable for your target consumer, that can be a huge differentiator. So for us, that's exactly what we're doing, because our competitors are selling this same product for hundreds of dollars. In fact, some cases $500, and we're selling it for $60 with the same amount of features. So that's our big differentiator compared to everyone else selling this product. We have the same amount of features, the same benefits, same everything. It's just a hell of a lot cheaper, which makes it a no-brainer for our target customer. Now, the next thing we look into is the product isn't easily found in stores or eBay/Amazon. This is a very important point. I would again say that if the product that you're really into is on Amazon, well, that shouldn't be the biggest thing that deters you, because practically everything is on Amazon nowadays. Let's be honest. All dropshippers have access to the same products. There are dropshippers on Amazon, dropshippers on Etsy, dropshippers on eBay. They're everywhere. They're like little cockroaches. So really, the main way you can differentiate yourself if you see all these other people selling it on Amazon is it's gotta be a one product store, because you need to convince people your product is the only product that can be bought from your website. So what I recommend doing if you find a product you really like and you want to beat out the people selling it on Amazon is build a full brand around it, have a custom domain, have a custom logo, custom color scheme, custom everything. And it's not that complicated. I know I'm saying custom, but literally if I'm selling a water bottle right here, I'm just gonna make the color scheme blue, white, black. I'm gonna have a custom logo that'll have a little bottle graphic. It's not that hard. And then I'll have a custom name like the ice bottle, icebottle.com. And that might cost you a lot of money to buy. So you can do an abbreviation, theicebottle.com, originalicebottle.com. And boom, you have a full one product store around this product and it looks super branded. So your target consumer is gonna say, hey, this is probably the people that actually make the product and there's no way I can find on Amazon or anywhere else. So you basically just wanna sell products that you believe you can brand on a one product store because there's other products out there that if you try to build a one product store for, it wouldn't work. Again, with phone cases, you really can't do that because you can find the same phone cases everywhere. I went to my mall the other day on the kiosk. They had that giant circle that just has all the display cases full of phone cases for every single TV show and pop culture reference. It's definitely illegal. There's no way they have partnerships with that. They're selling it illegally and they got all these cool things that people like. So you can find phone cases, you can find a lot of generic stuff anywhere. So if you try to build a brand around it, then you're just a clown because it's not gonna work. Now the next thing, the product is specifically tailored for a target group of people. I would say this is the biggest thing we actually look for nowadays when we're doing our product research. So how our product research process actually works at my agency is we have a product research team that's been trained by me. They've gone through training videos. I've done product research live for them, and they'll come up with a list of 50 to 100 products for me, basically every single week. And I will be going through these products, looking for products specifically that I'm like, okay, is this for females in this age demographic that like this genre or interest? Okay, cool, it is. That's gonna be a big thing that actually makes me approve a product versus saying, hey, product researcher, I don't wanna go with that because I don't know who the hell I'm gonna sell to. Now, this isn't the biggest worry in the world because again, galaxy projectors that I mentioned earlier, there really isn't a specific audience other than it's just for young people. But male, female, what are they interested in? They could be literally interested in anything because it's just a cool accessory. So with accessories, stuff that doesn't solve a problem, sure, you can get away with it being general. But if your product does solve a problem, you need to know, hey, is it for a specific group of people that have money and it's a big enough pain point for them to invest in having your product? Now this ties into the next point, which is your product either needs to solve a problem or create a desire. If you're selling a toy cat, then it's gonna create a desire. You need to have a video ad that really shows people loving this toy cat. They're hugging and cuddling with it. It's so cute. I can't get away from it. I just spend all day cuddling it in bed while I'm working and doing Zoom meetings. Or I gave this toy cat to my daughter or their son and they absolutely love it. They can't stop taking it around wherever they go. So either your ad needs to create a desire through social proof and showing other people having a great time with it because herd mentality. If we see other people enjoying something, we naturally want that. Even if we really don't want it, if we see other people having a good time, we're like, damn, I wanna have that. That looks so cool. Why are they doing that? And then when you actually get the product, you're like, shit, this fucking sucks. I mean, that really is marketing a lot of times. You create a desire that people didn't even know that they wanted or really needed. Now, the next thing is problem-solving products. These typically can be scaled a little bit further because they actually solve a pain point. So I do look for products like that a lot of the times. So beauty products I see sell very, very well because it solves a huge pain point. The confidence. Girls want to look their best for nights out or just for themselves. I mean, who doesn't want to look their best? So it makes a lot of sense to sell stuff in the beauty niche because it solves a massive pain point and people are willing to spend a lot of cash to look their best. And I don't blame you girls. Now, the next thing, higher perceived items. I always will only sell products that can at least be sold for 20 bucks minimum. The only time I really drop under that actually sometimes applies to beauty products because a lot of times people will buy more and more and more like skincare stuff, like mascara because it does run out. So eventually people will spend more than $20. But if you're selling a product that's under $20 and people are really gonna buy maybe one and have to replace it a year later, no bueno for me. I really don't like that at all. So I would recommend selling products that are higher margin, that have higher perceived value. So like this water bottle, I would say the perceived value for a really cool water bottle that you're gonna use every single day, between 30 to 50 bucks. And if I can get this for $5, that's a really good deal for me. Now, if you're selling something, again, hate to bring up this analogy a million times or this example, if you're selling a phone case, you can maybe get away with $15, $20. If it's really custom, 30, 40 bucks, but that's pushing it because the average phone case you can get for $5. And then the final thing is you're looking for some validation. You don't want to be the person selling a product that's brand spanking new, especially on TikTok, because there's not a lot of competition. You can get away with selling products that are typically too saturated on Facebook, but if you're on TikTok, there's just not that many people testing the same amount of products. So a lot of times you can get away with selling products that are more proven, that have thousands of orders on AliExpress. So if you do see that, that shouldn't be something that scares you, that actually should excite you because, hey, you know there's an audience out there, but if you can locate it, you can put the right ad in front of them, you should be able to scale any product or at least make your first couple of sales. So after all of this, I would say the next thing is we actually need to reveal what tool did we use, applying that criteria to find our winning product for our client. All right, everyone, look at me in the eyes. I understand this is a big investment. Some of you might not be on this level, financially or confidence-wise. However, if you believe in taking risks, which fortune obviously favors the bold, then I would recommend investing into one tool for product research, and that's Pipi ads. Now, I understand that sounds like I'm being a little childish. And when I first took a look at the website, let's do that right now. When I read the grammar on this website, find the hot sales products, study others apostrophe in the wrong place, ad strategies, access to quality ad material, I will admit I was skeptical on this. I thought this was the biggest scam in the world. I thought these people wanted me to promote this service and it really didn't work whatsoever. In fact, I was actually scared to give this company my information because I thought there were some Filipino or Russian hackers out there that were about to steal my credit card and buy a $5,000 car. I don't know. But the thing is, when I actually gave it a chance, and obviously you can't judge a book by its cover, especially when English might not be their first language, it definitely isn't. Their programming and the software they developed for this application is honestly the most powerful product research tool I have used to date. Now, are they sponsoring this video? No. Am I affiliated with them? Well, anytime I use a software I like, being the influencer that I am, I do like to have an affiliate code that you guys can use to save some money. So you can click down below to get your own account. Now that doesn't mean they're sponsoring the video. And let me just show you the proof as to why I absolutely love this software. This is my winning product list. Now my editor, because she's an amazing editor or he's an amazing editor, I have two editors, is gonna blur out the product names on the left because if you steal these, I will have to execute you. It's just the rules. But with every single product that we add to our list, we always post the ad link. Now, there are about 70 to 80 products on this list, and we'll go through the first ones, and I want you to see where these are coming from. If they're coming from Facebook, that means they're most likely found on AdSpy. If they're coming from Pipi ads, it'll say that. So let's go down. Facebook, Pipi ads, Pipi ads, Pipi ads, Pipi ads, Pipi ads. Holy moly, we can scroll on down. Pipi ads, AdSpy. It's literally just those two tools. And we find 70% of our products and the winner that our client's product is right now being scaled on Pipi ads. So right now we're in Pipi ads and I'm gonna show you how we personally like to use it. Now there's two sections we absolutely love. That's the TikTok ad search and there's also the winning product section, which is new, but we actually found some good products here. So if you click on winning products, go right here on winning products, it'll show you a variety of ads of products that are getting great ad engagement and are also super duper eye-catching. So if we go down here, let's see this one, how to fix chapped lips in one day. Now, I'm afraid to play this with actual audio because of, copyright and all this. So we got this cherry cola, rainbow sherbet, pina colada. Now, I don't know if this is an actual brand because there's
like the real
a bit of branding on here. Let's see what their call to action is like. I do believe you could find something like that on AliExpress. In fact, my product research team sort of blows me away because I will see an ad on this and I'm like, there's no way we can find that product. But a lot of times we do. So if we scroll down here, LED lights, you already know, people love these. Super general products. Yeah, you can find these on AliExpress everywhere, but it's a great ad. It's a great ad. Transform your room in less than 10 minutes. It's got an app. Woof. Another great one. So you can find a lot of great products just by going down here. It refreshes when you go down. A lot of cool stuff. And this is where we find a decent amount of products like this Galaxy Rose. We're about to test this right now. In fact, by the time you're watching this video, we have, so I'll let you know how that goes. But this is a proven winner. Look at that, look how beautiful it is. Super eye-catching. Does it solve a problem? Yes, because you can give this to your loved one as a great gift that they will always remember. You can give it to your mom, you can give it to your girlfriend, you can give it to your aunt, you can give it to your dad for all I care about. Now, is it eye-catching? Yes. Is it a twist on an already proven concept? Yes, there's a lot of golden roses. There are a lot of just normal roses that people use. It's a twist. It lasts forever. It's got unique selling points. So this is a bona fide superstar winner, and it does have high perceived value because gifts to your girlfriend, you actually want to be spending a decent amount of money. You feel bad when you're spending 10 bucks on a gift for your girlfriend or 5 bucks. Typically you're like, no, that's too cheap. That's not up to the standards of my baby girl. I want to spend $40, $50, $60. And you can get this product for $3, $4 on AliExpress, CJ dropshipping with fast shipping, $6, $7, $8, and you can easily charge $40, $50. Now, just showing one more from this section, I actually have tested this product, I think in a video, because I absolutely love it. It's a beauty product, hair curler. Girls want to look good. They want to get those curls without going to the salon because salons are expensive. And you can get this for 50 bucks. You can sell it for 50, costs like 10 on AliExpress. Great margins, super great demonstration right here. This girl is vibing out. She's looking good, and that curl instant. She's happy, she's flaunting it off, she looks good. I like it. It's a great ad. There's a reason why this is getting a ton of likes, ton of engagement. So yeah, again, this is a great section for finding winning products. I think you can build out a whole list. I know you can build out a whole list if you really dedicate the time to learning this platform. And even just this one section, we found 3 great products. But let's get into the big boy search. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can play around with these filters. It's an outstanding tool that is incredibly powerful. So let's do something simple and let's use the first thing on our screen, which is the keyword. Now, we can do something like 50% off, 60% off, shop now, Black Friday, sale, sale ends soon, limited time. You can look up all of the most common keywords to find winning e-commerce ads. So whatever keywords you're using in your captions, look that up here. Super simple. So let's do something like shop now, and let's see if we can find some good ads. So we'll just do that. Bada bing, bada boom, United States. And we're already getting some ideas here. So we got, let's take a look at this. I had no clue how much LEDs could transform your car. Oh my God, they're putting LEDs in cars now. Well, they've been doing that for years. I mean, Fast and Furious. But look at that. So you can transform your car. You got the app. So instead of in your room, which is a proven concept, LEDs in the room is a proven concept. Here's the twist. Put it in your car, customizable in the app. That can easily be a winning product without a doubt. So again, you're seeing it. If you apply the criteria to a lot of these winning ads, you're gonna notice these products match a lot of them. Let's see if we can scroll down. Is anything absolutely sticking out to me like a sore thumb in my dropshipping retinas? Maybe this. Oh wait, that ultra repair cream, let's see. Okay, so we got this cream right here. She's rubbing it in, but it's from Sephora. So yeah, that's not gonna be one. So yeah, that ad was from Sephora. So I just went to the next couple of pages. Let's scroll on down. We got this hoodie, ooh, slippers. Look at that. When you realize the Smile cushion slides are on sale for $19.99, this is a dropshipper 1,000,000%. 6,000 likes, that many shares. This guy is crushing, or this woman is girl bossing right now. They are scaling the crap out of this. It looks good. It's cheap. I can guarantee it costs $2. Great ad, great product. It's super eye-catching. Does it solve a problem? Hell no. Does it create a desire? Yes, it does, because this girl looks amazing with them on. She's having a good time. She's going nuts for them. Looks really cute and comfy. Does it create a desire? 1,000,000%. And that's really all you have to do when it's a non-problem solving product. So hopefully your dropshipping mind is absolutely getting blown right now. And that's just by looking at the keyword shop now. Imagine if you did sale, urgency, for a limited time only. I honestly don't know why I'm giving you this much sauce, but you're welcome. Now, what else can we do when we're playing around with this? We can do e-commerce, we can do dropship. I mean, how easy does it get? And it does do this. Look, shop now, order now, visit store. Let's scroll down and let's see if we can find something. I'm sure we can find something on the first page. If not, then I'll let you guys come egg my house. Oh God, I should not have bet that. Okay, here. Okay, crystal lamp, rechargeable. Okay, so LED lights. What is with people in LED lights nowadays? I mean, Jesus Christ, what a wave. Just get yourself a ring light, call it a day. Okay, different ways you can control it. I mean, the ad has like literally no likes. So would I personally sell this? No. I'm looking for ads that have at least 1,000 likes. So that's a golden nugget for you. Look for products that have ads with at least 1,000 likes, because that's enough validation for me personally. And I also like to see at least 100 shares. So I know I didn't put that in the document, but yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. If we go to the second page, I want to try to do this all naturally without doing too many cuts. I just got this. Can I mute? I just got my Pros and I'm in love. Pro earphones. Oh, my Blackpods. Oh my God, my Blackpods is back. Okay, so yeah, this is also a dropshipping product, 1,000,000%. AliExpress, you can find these super easy. I wonder how much they're selling this for, because I remember Blackpods, that was a big lawsuit about these. $7? $7? They must be charging $5 quadrillion for shipping. I mean, that's a great offer. I'm sure this is converting at least 10%. Okay, so we got upsell here. Guys, I mean, let's explore this funnel real quick. I'm actually really intrigued. Obviously, this is a dropshipping store because all these apps right here, add 1 year warranty, your cart is reserved. Yeah, these are like typical dropshipping moves. And of course, the trust badges that no one gives a schnizzle about. I'm really curious though. I'm gonna put my information. Checkout page looks good, good branding, black and white. I love the branding. Can't disagree with that. I'm gonna put in a random phone number. I'm gonna put my name is the Meat Meister. All right, so we got the name The Meat Meister, seems to make sense. Metaverse Corporation, that sounds good to me. Now let's continue real quick and let's see what we got here for shipping. Oh, there we go. There we go. $12.93. So really it's not $7. We're charging about 20 bucks for these, but it's a much more enticing offer when you say 7. So I would say that conversion rate is definitely lowering from 10 to maybe 8 with that, but they're definitely making a lot of money. Would I personally recommend selling them? No, legal stuff. I mean, you really don't want to copy people. Oh my God, they're selling the pyramid. If you guys don't know, I made a video where I built a store around these pyramids and I scaled them to about $300 a day. So I want to see this ad. So this is from Enlighten Organite. I mean, they have been in business for a while. They have the full branding and everything now. I think they're really the only brand that has really capitalized on this product. I tried to, I really did. I did test this with TikTok ads and I scaled it to a certain extent, but not anywhere near these guys' numbers. So I gotta give them a lot of props. They had a great offer. They made it fully branded. So yeah, super simple ad, but this is a drop shipping product. Now transitioning the video into how we test products on TikTok. Personally, I always will do 1 campaign, 5 ad groups, each of them with a unique interest inside, then usually 2 to 3 ads. So I'm gonna break down the whole funnel of how we usually test, and we're gonna break down, hey, how we write our descriptions, how we format our websites, literally everything going down to creating ads. So for instance, this is gonna be the website right here. We tested this product and it did okay, got some sales. It really wasn't anything to write home about. This is not a winning product. 570 people, it got 3 purchases. Not great. So let me show you the website real quick so you can see how we test products to determine if they're winners or not. So we make a custom logo. This is the Mystic Diffuser, mysticdiffuser.com. As you can see, it is super branded. Color scheme looks great. And we tested these cool little LED light up diffusers and it looks really cool. Now, we format our product page the exact same with every single product test. Headline, then a GIF under it. Then we have a couple sentences. Usually the first 2 will mention a problem. Then the next we're transitioning into our product. So with hundreds of diffusers on the market, it can be hard to find the right one for you. That's a huge pain point. There's literally diffusers at the mall. They're everywhere. So that's probably a reason why this product didn't work, because you literally can find diffusers anywhere. My mistake. Going down though, meet the Mystic Diffuser, an all-in-one diffuser that can transform the air in any room to improve your skin and help prevent diseases like colds, flus, viruses, and more. Should have added the S. Ugh, what a mistake. Take back control of your environment and drastically improve your everyday productivity and mental state. So again, you can read this if you want, just to see how I personally like to do my copywriting. Now you might be saying, hey, this sort of looks weird. We optimize our websites for mobile because 95% of our traffic is on mobile. So it might look a little weird on desktop, but on mobile it looks really great. So that's why we format our descriptions like this. We have some high quality photos, a good GIF, always have the call to action, 45% off. Give people a reason for them to shop now. At least tell them what the next step is at the very least. Then when it comes to reviews, I told you I love my reviews. I want my reviews to mention the name of the product and fast shipping. Do these do that? Yes, they do. They're talking about, let's see, the diffuser is so cute. I've been looking for one for so long. It is pleasant and not too strong. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So all these reviews talk about product quality. They're gonna talk about the brand name, and that's how we like to format them. So usually 8 to 10 reviews will give people the idea of how amazing your product is. So you wanna do 4 to 5 star reviews. Again, 3 things: product quality, mentioning the name of the brand, shipping times, being fast. And then obviously some urgency. So we like to do a countdown timer. Now, if you want the theme to this, too bad, you must join my agency. What a shame. Now, getting into the rest of it. So after we have the website done, it looks great, everything is good, we have to create our ads. Now, my editor is gonna show this because in Google Drive, these ads don't look good because the quality doesn't really transfer over. But let me give you a few tidbits before we get into it. Tidbits. When we're doing our music, we always will select a trending sound that's happening right now. Now, if you have a professional account or you're trying to edit your ad in TikTok, it only gives you the commercial sounds, which sound horrible. They're very generic. I mean, you can do Lazy Sunday. I do like that one. But personally, what I would recommend doing, create your ad without having any music whatsoever, upload it onto your phone, open TikTok, do it on an account that is not a business account, because if it's a business account, you still can only use commercial sounds. So do it on a personal account, edit the ad in TikTok, go to the music section, click on TikTok top or trending sounds, and that's how you get access to the sounds that everyone's using for your ad that are working. So once you add the music, I usually will do about 20%. Hopefully I have myself doing this so you can actually see the visual representation. And then once you're done with that, upload the ad, copy the link, go into a platform like Snaptick, download the ad, and boom, there's no watermarks, you have the music, everything is great. Send it back to your computer and then upload that as your ad. All right, so right now I'm on my phone and I upload an ad for a product I want to sell. So this one is a spinning ring. We tested it. If you want to test it, go ahead, but it didn't really work out for us. So with this product, usually what I like to do is I actually like to do the narrator option to read out our benefits. Now, unfortunately, our video editor is from India, so they don't have access to TikTok or the narrator. So personally, I have to do it myself, which is not really a big deal. So we'll do the narrator like that.
Increase your focus and productivity.
Awesome. And then what we'll do is minimize that, put it under so the text doesn't show up. Now I'm gonna go back.
Increase your focus and productivity.
Awesome. So that sounds great. And I literally will have the narrator reading every single benefit. So if I wanted to go to the next one, let's just go here and I'll show you how to do it when it's in a different part of the video. So this ring, I actually sometimes will customize it. This ring helps you deal with everyday anxiety. Look at how fast I'm typing, golly. That's how you know I run an agency, because I'd be typing all day. All right, cool, so generate. It'll take a second.
Increase your focus.
Okay, so that sounded like an absolute car crash. So what we wanna do is have this new text appear right around here. Now, I actually usually will show it 0.1 to 0.2 seconds before the actual text is on screen, because there is a bit of a delay with the narrator. They take about 0.2 seconds to start reading. They don't read it immediately. So you actually don't want to do it exactly. So if I did it exactly, I would place it right here at 4 seconds. So at 4 seconds I would do it, but really you want to do it at 3.9. And I'm going to minimize it, have it not show up on the screen. If you drag it too far down, it won't read it. So you want to drag it just far enough so that the text doesn't appear. So let me go back and let's listen.
Increase your focus and productivity.
Awesome.
This ring helps you deal with everyday anxiety.
Awesome. So boom, personally, I like to do that for every single benefit because I just noticed that ads, when they have a narrator, whether it's a customer or just the AI, perform very well. So after you've done that, you have them reading all of it. The text-to-speech is good. Do I want to click to continue? Hell no, I want that narrator there. The next step is going to sounds.
Increase your focus and productivity.
If I go here, I can go to the search and boom, we got access to everything. So we can do TikTok viral. So these are all the songs that are viral right now that if I play, then YouTube won't give me my paycheck. And I wanna be like a baby mama. I wanna get my child support. I wanna be a leech. Right now I'm making like $400 a month from YouTube. We gotta up those numbers, 4,000 a month. And in order to do that, we're gonna be uploading more often. So good for you guys. Now, if we do TikTok viral, this is really where we get everything. So TikTok viral is great. You can scroll down, see a bunch of featured. So this is where you get the amazing background music or sounds for your ads. Now, I'm not gonna choose a music because again, if I did that, then my video will get copyrighted in half a millisecond. Oh my God. Why is that on my feed? What the hell happened to that guy's arm? That man's been putting some oil money in there. Jeez Louise. We gotta see that again. Dude. Oh, someone's just put like a turkey in his arm. Holy crap. Don't ask me why that's on my feed. Don't ask me. All right, so we're gonna copy the link. We're gonna go to Snapchat. I'm actually really scared. You're gonna see my Safari. Hopefully it's nothing incriminating. Okay. Unfortunately, it was something incriminating, but it's not what you think. It's not corn. It was actually a client's website that I was working on, so I can't show you that. My editor is gonna edit that out. If they don't, they're fired. So we're gonna download this on Snapchat. It's gonna take a second. It always will give you an error typically, and then you just click download again. But this time it actually is going very smooth, which is great. So we're gonna download it from the server, just like this, and that way there will be no watermarks whatsoever. So it'll take a second. Let's close out of this, and it's gonna automatically download it. My Wi-Fi is pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. I got that McDonald's Wi-Fi. So we're gonna click downloads, click on this, boom, save. And there you go. Send it back to your computer, whether you wanna email it. I use a software called Send Anywhere, super easy for file sharing, and then you upload that onto TikTok. So keeping that in mind, let's look at the Mystic Diffuser ads. So again, super high quality clips, great backgrounds that are super eye-catching, and you can just imagine the narrator reading the benefits. I'll do it. Increase your productivity and mental state. Keep your room smelling fresh. Give yourself some much needed relaxation and sleep. Loved by thousands of health-conscious people. And then boom, call to action screen. I practice what I preach because it does work with the right product. Keep your room fresh today, benefit, urgency, that gives them a reason to click the link because the sale ends soon, and then we got the URL, great call to action screen. So we make 2 ads just like that for every single product that we like to test at our agency, just to give us the best chance of being successful, because maybe one ad will outperform the other. In fact, it usually does. So after I have my ads and my product description, I'll show you exactly how I create my campaigns. I do it the same way practically every single time. We are split testing a new way, and I'll actually show you that method in this video. That includes day parting, and that's probably a word you haven't heard. It sounds like a buzzword. What the hell does day parting mean? I don't even know. So we're gonna do Mystic Diffuser, and then break even point. For this product, it was 20 bucks, so we'll do 20 bucks. We're selling it for 30. It's costing us like 6, honestly. So probably 24 would have been better, but whatever. So we'll scroll on down, TikTok Pixel, click on that, and then we always will do complete payment. Every single time, we wanna make that moolah. Scrolling down to placements, always doing TikTok ads, newsfeed, these other parent companies, Pangle. I mean, if you wanna advertise on something that sounds like a porn website, go ahead. Now, scrolling on down to user comments. Sometimes we leave this on if we already have a winning ad, because there are softwares, and this is some black hat stuff where you can send comments that say, hey, I love this product, et cetera, et cetera. So you can sort of game the system a little bit. I don't recommend it. This is a disclaimer. Ethan's not saying you should do this, but it is an option. So user comment, you can turn that off. Video download, turn it off. When you're testing, I recommend turning it off because you don't need it on. You don't want to monitor all that. Scrolling down here, we have definitely pivoted to only doing United States. I don't like Canada. Canadians don't shop. That's just what I've learned. Now, if you're from Canada, don't take offense. So for this product, it's very general. It can be for both genders. Females typically buy diffusers and wellness products more than guys. Guys, we just like to bathe in our own sweat and we just toughen it up. So females would make sense, but I can see it for both, so I would do all. So if you're a little bit confused or you don't have actual data that backs up this is for one gender, just go all. Same thing for age. We actually do 1 time each week. I don't like 13 to 17. People don't have credit cards. We were in high school. We didn't have credit cards. We didn't have money. We had to ask our parents if we want that diffuser. So do you really want to advertise to 13 to 17? No, they don't have money. So let's scroll on down. Languages, we're still split testing of doing English versus all. Right now, all seems to be performing a little bit better. Scrolling down to interest. So we always will do one main interest. This is the big kahuna. This is the El Chapo. This is Pablo Escobar leading the gang. So for this one, we actually did humidifiers. I think that is an option, which is great. So yeah, humidifiers, this is under appliances. And then the next thing I believe we did is we had some related interests to like TV shows and stuff like that, because I could see people that spend a lot of time in their room that love TV shows would love a humidifier. Makes a lot of sense. So if you're scrolling down, entertainment, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm saying that a lot. Humidifiers, let's go here. Do you like the glasses though? I hope so. That's really all I care about. I mean, do you like me? Do you think I'm entertaining? If you don't, then why are you watching this video? Let's scroll down. I need that validation. Now scrolling down to targeting expansion, we always leave this off. Device, we have played around a little bit, still don't have conclusive results. Daily budget, 20 bucks. Now for scheduling, since it's late at night, if I'm publishing any campaign after 5 p.m., I do schedule it for the next day, because you will have some cases where the ad gets approved and it'll spend your whole daily budget in the last 2-3 hours of the day. So it's a complete mess. Schedule it for the next day and you'll be good to go. Next, all day for day parting. Because you guys are basic, and I don't mean basic bitches or anything, but because you're a little bit of beginners, all day is fine. Honestly, we have split tested it. Sometimes all day works better than day parting, but around 60% of the time we do notice day parting outperforms it. So we'll get into that a little later, but for now, just do all day if you're new to this. Then for conversion, lowest cost. All the way when we're testing, lowest cost. So next, you're gonna upload your ads. You can do it from your computer. If they're already added to your account, do it from the library. And if you can't do that, then probably shouldn't be running a business. Now, if we scroll on down, the next thing you're gonna do is the ad copy. We keep this very simple. We do the same thing literally every single time, where we do the name of the product, the sale, saying that it ends soon or it ends today, then shop now. So for this product, it would be Mystic Diffuser dash, I believe it's a 45% off sale, if I'm not mistaken, 45% off sale. Now you can say ends soon. I actually like to do 45% off, capitalizing the O. Sorry about that. Sale ends soon, shop now, period. So we'll copy this on the first ad. We can click into the second ad and paste it on over here. Super duper easy. Scrolling down, I don't know why TikTok is doing dynamic. We haven't split tested with this yet, so I can't give you any actual insights on it. So I would recommend standard shop now. This is just what works. It's the bread and butter. So copy the link of your product, paste it on here. Bada bing, bada boom. Same thing over here. Click on standard, shop now, URL, and oh my goodness, you have just made a new campaign. Just like that. And then the final thing you're gonna do to test some more interest is do right here, click on the 3 dots, copy, make 4 duplicates so that you have a total of 4 new ones and the original for 5, and then have them at $20 a day so that you have a total of $100 a day spending. And right from there, after 1 day, you'll have all the answers as to whether or not this is a product that you can scale or not. Now, with this product, when we tested it, because it did get sales on the first day, we ended up running it a little bit longer and it didn't do much, so we decided to kill it. But let me just show you real quick. You don't have to change any of the settings here, just click on next, and then we'll edit the ad groups once we publish them. So we do next, just like this. And if we go on to the next screen, we're gonna click submit. Now I'm gonna turn this campaign off because I don't want to spend any money, but obviously when you're running your own campaign, leave it on. So let's go to ad groups real quick, and we're gonna edit all 5 of these. Okay, so the first one we can leave untouched. So I only will change that secondary interest. Humidifiers won't be changed, but entertainment will be changed. So if we scroll on down, we can choose some new interests. Now, I do like when TikTok recommends me interests. I have seen that these perform very well. So let's go down here, travel, home and garden, DIY. These are a lot of really decent interests. So let's go down here. I like that DIY one, and life hacks. Let's do that. Scroll down, pick that. Then you're just gonna rename your ad group so that you know exactly what it is. This is just for organization. You can name it however you want, but that's how I personally like to do it. So again, that's all you're doing in the other ad groups. You're just picking a new interest. Do I have to do it 3 more times? I'll do it 1 more time so you can see, but that's literally all you have to do. Just pick a new secondary interest, let it run, see if it gets you results, and if it does, awesome. We'll go into scaling in the next step. If it doesn't, move on to the next product. Do not get emotionally attached, because I'm doing a lot of sales calls with new guys that are interested in our agency, and that seems to be the number one problem that people have. They put so much work into a product and time that they think that they're deserving of results. And with dropshipping, that's just not the case. You have to play the numbers game. A lot of times at our agency, typically 1 in 5 products will be successful. So we'll put all this time, money. I have to pay employees to do all this work, and 20% of the time it'll work, 80% it doesn't. So that's just the reality if you play the numbers game. But if you find one winning product, as you can see on our client store, you can scale it to thousands of dollars a day. So it makes a huge difference. So that should be what motivates you to just continue, move on. Now, we don't have to do creator behaviors. Let's do a video one. So let's mix it up. Let's see what we got here. So for something that's a humidifier, it's very general. Entertainment was the first one we did. Let's see, supernatural and horror. Culture, education, and technology. That seems to fit in fairly well. People that are interested in pop culture, they love new tech. I think that could definitely work. So again, obviously because TikTok is less sophisticated, this is not Facebook where you can literally do humidifier and you can do TV shows that are specific to what you think would work. You have to be more thinking outside the box. So try to think, if I was the customer interested in this humidifier, if I was in their shoes, what else would be my hobbies? If I'm someone who likes humidifiers and I'm in my bed all day probably, or working on my desk near my bed and I have my humidifier, I probably like certain types of music, probably like TV shows, entertainment. That seems to be the thing that really resonates with me. But going a step beyond that, if someone's buying a diffuser, they probably care about their health a lot. They probably care about fitness and feeling good and feeling their best. So that would be something I also target. Fitness, gym enthusiasts. So I can definitely see that. So you just need to think outside the box. Just go one layer deeper than just saying, okay, the only thing that these people are interested in are humidifiers. They are a one-dimensional person and there's no way they have anything outside of that they're interested in. All right, so going back to our client store, on January 1st, we did about $430. And then the next day we went on January 2nd to $1,300. We 3x'd our revenue. So how did we actually end up doing that? Well, going to our original campaign, the main thing that we ended up doing is that after January 1st, we upped our budgets from $20 a day to $50 a day. We didn't duplicate these audiences or anything. Literally, these were the same exact audiences, and we just decided to up the budget. So once we did that, if we scroll to the right, you can see the amazing results. So basically, on average, we spent about $65 per ad group. The cost per click, if you have an ad under 60 cents, you have a winning ad. You really can't do better than that. So our ad is at 12 cents on average, which is great. Add to carts. This is a $60 average order value product. And we're getting add to carts for $2. Who does that? Blue Ocean Digital does. And then we go to the right, every single ad group is profitable. Our break even for this product is 1.8. So as you can see, everything is profitable. And it has multiple purchases. This isn't just one purchase, two purchases. No, every single ad group is profitable with multiple purchases. But we actually did end up having a problem where our ad said the product was 55% off, and on our website it said 65% off. So our ads actually got disapproved because of this for having an outdated promotion, which I'm amazed TikTok can actually notice that. So, hats off to you guys. So we ended up changing this. Our ad account actually wasn't allowing us to run ads for a couple of days. So we decided to create a new ad account, launch some ads today, and let me just show you those results. So if we go today, obviously we're gonna blur the name of the business, but it's doing $923 today, 862 sessions, which is pretty solid. So let's actually see what the conversion rate is for today. Because again, when we have problems, it'll always happen in e-commerce. You're always gonna have ad account problems, ads getting disapproved. You just need to think of ways to work around. So we're basically at $1,000 today. Conversion rate's looking great. Add to cart rate, if you're above 5%, that's amazing, especially for a higher ticket product. So I'm really happy. This is a super duper great product with a great offer. So on this new ad account, we're doing 5 of our winning ad groups, the exact same ones at $50 a day. Now our clicks have doubled, but 26 cents is still insanely good. Our add to cart, $4 on average is great. And as you can see right here, we have some ad groups at 7, 2 is still profitable, 2.4, 2.4, 3.6, but really the big one here at 7.3, that is insane. And our total average is 3.4. So we're doing really, really good. We spent, if we go back here, $233 to generate $923, which is insane. Now I understand I didn't cover day parting in this video, but if you want to learn about it, I will definitely make a video if you comment down below or hit me up on Instagram, because it's a really amazing feature in TikTok that not a lot of people are getting into. But the final thing we're going to talk about is how we plan to scale this brand to $5,000 a day. So that really shouldn't be hard. What the main plan is going to be is taking these audiences and literally just putting more money into them. They're at $50 a day, so we're going to bump that up to 100. We're going to try 200. And once we're reaching the point where it's stabilizing at a certain profit, then we're just going to keep it there. Now, because we're building up so much data, we have hundreds of thousands of impressions and we're getting thousands of people visiting every single day, we're gonna start doing retargeting audiences. So you can do this in the custom audience section of TikTok. You can easily make these for page view, add to cart, purchase even. So once we have these all built out, we can actually do lookalikes as well. So it's not as sophisticated as Facebook, but with TikTok, you can do lookalikes that are narrow, broad, and I believe average. So 3 different lookalikes you can make for each conversion event. So add to carts, once we have enough data, we'll start doing that. Page view, video view, all of that stuff. So that's how we really plan to scale this brand, by utilizing the data, creating new audiences based off the data, and then doing lookalikes. So we're then gonna create some custom content with influencers using Billo, because it costs $50 to $60 to get a custom video ad from an influencer. So we're just gonna gather custom content, build a whole brand around this. The shipping and fulfillment is already solid. We could definitely look into negotiating product costs to get that down and make more money. But as of right now, everything is swimming very well. So if you're scaling a winning product right now, what I would recommend doing is scaling your budgets. So duplicating your audiences, doing them at double the budget, or increasing the budget incrementally on your already active audiences that are scaling. Then you can do stuff like lookalikes, you can do retargeting. And now for retargeting, I recommend getting new creatives that are specifically for those audiences, because they're a different part of the funnel. So you need to give them a different messaging style. So a lot of times you're gonna be straight into the point with those ads. So talking about the sale, giving them even more reasons why to try out your product. That's what typically converts the best. And then we're also trying stuff like bid cap that is a little more advanced. I might explain that, but with bid cap, you can basically submit a bid to TikTok and tell them, hey, I don't want to spend more than $20 to get a purchase. Now, sometimes they can go over that. Sometimes it can be a lot less. It can be $4 a purchase, but it is more advanced. And this is something that we love to do at our agency when we are scaling, where we'll literally tell TikTok, hey, I want our ads to run for 1 hour only. You have this cost cap, and we're gonna give you a budget of $1,000. And that seems insane. And we literally will monitor every single minute when these ads launch to see, hey, is the cost cap working? Are we getting purchases and we're profitable? So we'll have 2 screens, our Shopify, our TikTok, and we'll be seeing, hey, is it working? Because if so, we can literally make $5,000 in 1 hour by having these cost caps that are accelerated spending and doing it day parted to only show for 1 hour. So all that might sound incredibly complicated, because media buying is really a skill. So if you want to learn more about how to scale your brand, definitely let me know in the comments or hit me up on Instagram about any questions you have. But that's all I got, and I'll see you in the next video.